Hello all, Penelope Pendragon, the Wishing Fairy here. Welcome to the final episode of this special April series on love for the Center of Spiritual Living of Greater Las Vegas. This talk is on love in the world. I'd like to start with a love poem to establish what I mean when I say love. Now, you've heard bits of it through the series. Here's the full version. If you think about it, I'm certain you'll find so many definitions of love that come to mind. And if you think deeper, I'm sure you can agree that the feeling of love is like a lifting of vibrational energy, because we are all living on vibrational energy. You see, we vibrate higher when we're happy, and we vibrate lower when we're sad. And our energy bounces all around when we get scared or we get mad. So, when we find ourselves feeling bad, you know what we can do so our best wishes will keep coming true? We can lift our vibrational energy with love. But how do you do that, you ask? How do you complete that task? Well, you can start by doing more of what makes you feel like you. And that will help your best wishes come true. When you do more of the things that make you smile, laugh, dance, or even sing, then that is when the universe, spirit, source, God, goddess, fairies will know what to bring. Because there's a universal law that states that the energy you give is what the universe creates. It's the law of vibration and the law of attraction too, that tells us what we need to do is to match our energy to the energy you are wishing to see come into your own reality. Makes sense if you ask me. And another thing about love that you should know, when you help lift others' vibrational energy with your love, it allows you to grow. It'll keep you in life's most wondrous flow. And believe me, this is something I definitely know. Love. At the Center for Spiritual Living, this thought process is at the core. Love is all there is. I feel that love is all there is because everything is vibrational energy. And I'm excited to share that science is starting to agree. In the past, spirituality and science were polar opposites. Most of the spiritual philosophies couldn't be proven by science. Now, with quantum physics in play, many spiritual concepts can be explained scientifically. There are a plethora of articles online that explain and describe quantum physics, so if you're curious, go ahead and look them up. For this talk, though, I'm going to break it down really quick and easy. If you look at your body through a powerful microscope, you'll find that your body is made up of like a gajillion cells. If you zoom in a little more, you'll see that the cells are made up of atoms and molecules. Keep zooming in, and you'll discover that these atoms and molecules are pure energy. Every atom, object, and living thing is in constant motion, vibrating at a specific frequency, depending on what it is. The first principle of the law of vibration is that everything is energy, and energy is everything. Quantum physics also states that everything is energy. And I think that is so cool. So if everything is energy, like me and you, then it stands to reason that ideas, thoughts, and emotions have energy too. Now, in my shows and books, I teach about fairies and goblins, both being from a family called the Fae. And the Fae help your wishes come your way. When it comes to the Fae, they are what they eat. For the Fae, your energy is a delicious treat. How you feed them is how they grow. And then, my friends, before you know, you have either fairies or goblins beginning to show which way each day is going to go. So, since fairies feed off your good energy and the goblins feed off the bad, fairies bring the wishes that make you happy, and goblins bring the wishes that make you sad. If you feed the fairies, they will lead you to the things that will lift you higher and give you wings. But the goblins, oh, no. If you let those goblins grow, they will will you away with worries and wither you with your woes. They will fill you with fear, anger, and doubt, and other yucky feelings that we can all do without. So I urge you today, and every day, to feed your fae in the very best way. Though this is a fun, fantastical tale I'm telling, it's really all about vibrational energy. I'm just offering a mental image to help kids identify these energies. Though there are some people that say that they can see, typically we cannot see this vibrational energy, but we can feel it. Have you ever entered a room after other people have had an argument? You can feel that energy. It influences how you think and how you behave. You might decide to tread lightly around the energy or just leave the space altogether because it's uncomfortable. In social situations, you can feel the energy of different people. Some people, they radiate energy all the time. They're positive, enthusiastic, and full of life. You can feel their good vibes, so to speak. That's not an illusion. That's you feeling their vibrational field. They radiate great. At the same time, and for the same reasons, there are other people who drain your energy just by being in their presence. Perhaps they're consistently moaning and groaning about other people, places, and things that they feel are wronging them. Or they're sending out aggressive energy to justify their shortcomings. Again, it's their vibrational field. They radiate not so great. These are two examples, and there are many in between. But I'm pretty sure you know what I mean. Every object has its own vibrational frequency, whether it's a chair, an animal, or a tree. And since we humans are also energy, we vibrate at a certain frequency. Though I'm sure you know we don't all vibrate the same. So if our vibrational energy is low, we kind of have ourselves to blame. Because we can choose how we think and how we feel. Now, I'm not saying tragedy and trauma aren't real. I am saying they need to be dealt with without being drenched in drama. For an example, I'll use this quote from the Dalai Lama. When we meet real tragedy in life, we can react in two ways. Either by losing hope and falling into self-destructive habits, or by using the challenge to find our inner strength. So, if your days keep showing that the goblins are growing, there are plenty of things you can do to get the goblin goo off of you. Try immediately looking for the brighter path. Think of things that make you laugh. Take some time to appreciate the things in your life that are really great. Then, find something to appreciate in the things that you kind of think you hate. Because your energy goes where your attention flows. So, shifting and lifting you when you're covered in goblin goo is what you can do. So your best wishes will keep coming true. Everything is energy. And it's in constant vibration. When we purposefully channel that energy and grow it in the ways that'll lift us, we'll inevitably change our lives, the lives of those around us, and thus the world we live in. Like a ripple in the water, that consciousness, that aliveness, that higher vibration radiates out into the rest of the world. I believe that this is how we'll be able to shift and lift the vibration of our world, by infusing more love into it. But we need to do this consciously and consistently within our own experiences. We need to consciously be uplifting within ourselves. And when we can, we need to lift others' vibrational energy too. But how can we consistently be good lifters? What do we do when we don't feel very loving? My friend Joy toured with me for a short while. She's a dedicated life and love lifter, has a wonderful website called experiencejoy.com that's full of forward-moving ideas. Now, during our time together, Joy shared with me a simple question that I could use when I encountered disappointing or distressful situations. Rather than reacting to low vibration, she suggested I ask myself, what would love do in this situation? What would love do? Taking the acronym of love and asking what would love, the lifting of vibrational energy, do in this situation changed the game for me. It's like asking myself, how can I lift this situation? Or at the very least, how can I keep my own love intact internally while I find my way through this challenge or obstacle? We're all faced with difficulties. Difficult times, difficult situations, difficult people. If we let those things lower our love, then they win. However, if you take a breath and ask yourself, what would love do? What would love do when someone has done something that made you mad? What would love do when something has made you sad? What would love do when there's confusion or guilt or hate? What would love do when you just can't relate? It's a very powerful question. Very, very powerful question. Oh, it looks like I'm running out of time. So I'd like to leave you with one final rhyme. I have a wish. It's a pretty common wish. My wish is for world peace. And I know this is a very lofty wish, but unlike Miss America, I have a plan. I have 3 simple steps for world peace that go as follows. Step 1, make your life fun. Because when you find fun in whatever you do, whether it's doing the dishes or tying your shoe, the peace that you seek will find you too. Step 2, communicate with compassion. And then compassion can be returned to you. I'm not saying it always will. I'm saying peace can't happen until compassion is given. That's when it can be received. Only then is when peace will be achieved. And step 3, try it and see. Because people know when you're sad and they know when you're mad. Watch their reaction when you show them you're glad. And I mean show them you're glad. And those compassionate words that you chose to say, that may have been the only nice thing that person heard that day. Your actions make a difference. They absolutely do. And if you have any further questions, please see step 1 and step 2. Ultimately, this is the message that I'm here to share. Peace in the world starts with your piece of the world, and it grows out from there.
Here at Center for Spiritual Living Greater Las Vegas, we are a mission and vision-driven community. We offer transformative educational opportunities, deep and meaningful moments of connection, uplifting Wednesday and Sunday services. We greatly appreciate your contributions that support the amazing work we're doing here in Southern Nevada. We have several easy ways you can contribute. We have text to give. Simply text the amount of your donation to our text to give number, and you'll be prompted to enter your information. There's a link to our online donation page posted below this video, where you can contribute by debit or credit card. And of course, you're always welcome to send a check to our office if that works better for you. All of your contributions go to support the great work that we're doing here in Greater Las Vegas community.
The monthly publication, Science of Mind magazine, is a treasure to be read and contemplated. Along with in-depth articles, there is a day-to-day spiritual support to be gleaned from its daily guides. Licensed practitioner Lynn Frankenberger hosts Adventures in Faith on Zoom, and you're invited to join in. This is a weekly group discussion that focuses on those daily guides and how to apply them. Check Facebook and our weekly newsletter for more details.
Keeping it real, keeping it real. Keeping it real, keeping it real. Keeping it real with Reverend Laura. Keeping it real, keeping it real. Keeping it real, keeping it real. Keeping it real with Reverend Laura.
CSL Greater Las Vegas brings you much of your favorite spiritual music every Friday at 7 p.m. with spiritual soundscapes. Enjoy performances from CSLGLV vocalists along with special guest singers. It's music for your soul. Subscribe to the CSLGLV YouTube channel to get a convenient link sent to you for each musical performance. At CSL Greater Las Vegas, it is our mission to inspire spiritual discovery through community connection, exploration, and celebration. This mission supports the all-inclusive vision of Centers for Spiritual Living worldwide, in which we envision a world that works for everyone and all of creation.